Good morning and welcome to Richard Raw's Daily Meditation from the Centre for Action and Contemplation. The theme for this week is simplicity, and the title of today's contribution, today being Wednesday the 1st of July, is Openness and Receptivity. And Richard Raw begins by saying, despite many differing views of Jesus' life and teaching, we can say confidently that Jesus was a poor man who fully embraced life with those on the margins of society. Francis of Assisi certainly did the same, and it became his litmus test for all orthodoxy and ongoing transformation into God. Clare of Assisi, who lived between 1194 and 1253, wanted to imitate Francis in this, and I acknowledge that she and her sisters, the poor Clares, have kept the vow of poverty very much better than we Franciscan friars have done. Today, Bridget Mary Meehan helps us to understand how radical simplicity helped Clare and her sisters come to a singleness of focus and heart. And she writes, Clare understood that love and poverty, or what I would call simplicity, are connected. She taught that poverty frees one from the bondage of material things and from all the things that clutter the human heart and soul. Gospel poverty was at the heart of Clare's rule. The poor ladies owned nothing. They lived simply without property, endowments, or any kind of material possessions. For Clare, doing without things led to a deep communion with God. Her way of life was characterized by a deep trust in God to provide for the needs of the community. Whatever the poor ladies received was sufficient. Openness and receptivity reflected Clare's attitudes towards people and things. For her, everything was a gift. She and her ladies lived the gospel passionately, according to the Franciscan ideal. Through the centuries, Clare has continued to be a beacon of light to women and men who long to love Christ with an undivided heart, to serve others generously, and to live simply in a world that glorifies material possessions. If we have too many clothes in our closets, too much money in the bank, too many things cluttering our lives, Clare can help us to find the one thing necessary, God, who will liberate and fill our emptiness with divine love. Our conversion process may take time, sometimes years, but we will experience freedom and joy when we live with a loose grasp on material things, when we are willing to share our possessions as well as our time and energy with those in need. How often do we take a deep breath and really appreciate the air we breathe? How often do we savor the food we taste and smell the flowers along our path? When was the last time we listened to our child, laughed with a friend, embraced our spouse? It is true that the best things in life are free, but we are often too distracted or too busy to see the simple treasures of life right in front of us. Here ends the meditation for today. And again, can I encourage those of you who may be coming to these meditations for the first time to sign up for the daily meditations by going to the Centre for Action and Contemplation website and filling in the form that will appear.